welcome back to week 2 of
Inside the Box. All right, and we're back to week 2 of our podcast. Week 1 was so great. Such an amazing time doing it. So we are looking forward to the day. So
Yes, we are.
Petty Officer Johnson, what's cracking?
What's going on? What's new?
What is new? We got some phenomenal policies that came out yesterday. We ain't gonna do too much with that. All right, just make sure you check out on the uniform policy and the changes that just came out. Definitely beneficial to both men and women. So great policy. Other than that, that's about to do for me.
So what's today's episode about?
So we are going to introduce our Sports Minute this week with our special guests, Senior Chief Street and Petty Officer Jones.
Okay.
Oh, it's 2 Jones.
Yes.
But we have actually a very special segment where we're about to dip into the gaming world of the United States Navy with our co-partner, ETN1 Jones. So I'm actually pretty excited about this episode. What do you think?
That sounds really dope. I'm not really a gamer myself. Are you?
Big time.
Okay. Yeah, not me so much, you know.
You need to step your game up.
I used to play Mario Karts and stuff. Super Mario.
That's telling her age, so it should tell you something. On what system?
The Nintendo.
Nintendo.
Yeah.
Not the original Nintendos you talk about. Are you talking about like Nintendo 64?
Look, I don't know. I can't get on to that. I just know back in the day when I was younger, I played. Yeah. Okay. Whatever. Enough of that.
Well, that's sad, but definitely. So we're excited about today's episode. We're going to get into that, and then we're going to do our Sports Minute, and then we're going to end today's episode. So next up is ETN1 Jones.
Yes.
Just a brief introduction about him. He is a nuke. He does recruit here up here at the digital team.
What's a nuke?
He's a nuclear engineer.
Yeah.
That is part of the United States Navy. Submarine guy. Sad. But he's a part of the Esports team. So we're going to introduce a little bit about Esports. We're also going to introduce a little gaming clip that he did that was actually, I watched it. It was pretty mad crazy, you know. So I'm a gamer, but nowhere near that good. So it kind of explains why he made the sports team.
Of course you're not that good.
She's a hater. So I was a hater last episode. She's a hater this episode. So, all right. So up next is me and ETN1 Jones talking about the gaming community.
All right.
See you in a minute. All right. And we are back to our special segment with ETN1 Jones. We're going to get into gaming, man. We both love gaming. Big gamer at heart. He's definitely a bigger gamer than me. But what we want to do is first, before we get into all this good, fun stuff, we'll let ETN1 Jones go ahead and introduce himself. So go ahead, man. You got the floor.
Alrighty. So, hello, everyone. My name is ETN1 Jones. Stands for Electronics Technician Nuclear. So, I am a nuclear reactor operator. I served on submarines. I was on the USS Louisville out of Pearl Harbor, Hawaii. Did 3 deployments. Been to Japan, Korea, Guam, Philippines, Singapore, Dubai. The list goes on and on and on. Been all over the world. It was a great time being on that submarine, man. So I am here for a recruiting tour right now, and I was lucky enough to be one of the first team members on the Navy's esports team.
Perfect, and I love that. And we're going to introduce into the esports team today, all right? So before we get to the esports team, let's get into a few questions with you, okay?
Okay.
All right, so when did you start gaming?
Oh, God. Okay, so this is actually a great story told to me by my parents. So when I first started gaming, I was this many years old, just 1 year old. Years old? 1 year old? You know what I mean.
Yeah.
So, so I was 1, and what they would do is they would set me up on the original Nintendo Entertainment System, the NES, and they would pop in a game called Excite Bike, which is just a dirt bike racing game. And I would just hold the go button and watch the little dirt bike hit the ramps and stuff, man. So ever since then, I never stopped gaming. They would shortly after that, I was playing Super Mario Brothers, and then next thing I knew, I had my PS2 playing SOCOM which is a U.S. Navy SEAL game. Ironically, online. That was my first online gaming experience, and I destroyed. I just crushed everyone.
That's perfect. 1 year old gaming. I think he was definitely built for this. So, what would you say right now? You can do it right now, or you can do it all time. What is your favorite game that you've ever played?
Oh man, favorite game. Okay, so there's a lot of great games that I play over and over and over again. But I am a big single player type gamer. I love JRPGs, RPGs, stuff like that. So I would say Final Fantasy VII is one of my favorite games of all time, just because when I played when I was younger, that storyline, which if none of you have played that game, you're messing up. The storyline just hits you hard. And they have remakes of that game out right now too, so recommended. Yeah, probably definitely one of the greatest games of all time.
Final Fantasy VII. I'm gonna have to look into that. So I've heard about the Final Fantasy track, but I've actually never played one of them.
Really?
So, yeah, I think I'm a little behind on the curve.
Yeah, I got some recommendations for you, my friend.
For sure. All right, perfect. So Final Fantasy VII of all time. So introduce to us a game currently that you like, because there might be some people out there that may not know, just like the Final Fantasy VII. Introduce a game currently that you like, that you might recommend to all the viewers.
Well, games I'm playing right now. Again, like I said, I like single player games, right? So I'm playing through for the first time a game called Stardew Valley, which is a kind of like the closest description would be a farming simulator almost. But it's not like it's Farmville or anything like that. It's actually a lot like a game called Harvest Moon. Which is a classic. But when I'm playing online competitive gaming, I mainly stick to Call of Duty. That seems to be my, where my expertise lies. That's essentially why I was picked for the esports team. I've been able to do a couple things. I've done some tournaments doing that. With a little bit of prize money winning that, so that was good stuff. The only other game I've played competitively was Guitar Hero. And that was before Navy. I was finding tournaments for that and winning tournaments for that, making people very sad.
Guitar Hero is the game. I actually have the entire setup for Guitar Hero on PlayStation 2. I have the whole drum kit. I have the mic, and I have 2 guitars. So that is pretty dope. I do pull it out from time to time to play with my kids.
Yeah, it really helps that in my personal time, I'm a musician as well. I'm a drummer. So the rhythm games come so naturally that it's just always been awesome for me.
Definitely. I like that. So give me your least favorite game of all time.
Oh man, least favorite game. Okay, so I would say that the most... I absolutely despise when a game gets hype and then doesn't live up to that hype. Now, that could be because of their marketing. It could be just, they're trying to, push their units, whatever. Cyberpunk 2077 coming out. Right? They messed up big time with their hype and then not delivering. They released an unfinished game. So that's number one on my not so great list right now. When it doesn't come to delivering, though, a game that is a great game that I absolutely despise, that's because of my talent on that game. I would have to say Dark Souls. Don't hate me. Don't hate me. I am just so bad at Dark Souls. That game, man. And I have great patience. But are you familiar with Dark Souls?
I'm not. Go ahead and explain us a little bit about Dark Souls.
It's a game where you are the main character. I don't know if he's trapped between living or dead. I've never finished the game before. So the storyline is lost on me a little bit, but the whole premise of the game is that it's one of the hardest games of all time. And you will die playing this game. So when when an enemy takes you out, you lose like a lot of your progress. So you almost get reset back to your last save point, which kind of people who play it will understand. But a simple enemy could hit you twice and you're gone. So you have to go over and over and over learning their move sets and blocking perfectly, and I just can't do it.
Okay.
So I get destroyed on that game, so I won't play it anymore.
Definitely Dark Souls. If y'all are good at Dark Souls, then you know what? We want a clip. All right. So you can definitely send us a clip if y'all actually good at that. Maybe there's something you can teach.
I've seen some speedrunners play that game, and it just makes me look like trash. But that's okay.
Perfect. So I like all that. I wanted to really dig in on some personal things for you. So let's dig into the E-Talent, not exactly E-Talent, but esports team for the Navy. So what made you interested in being part of the esports team? Okay. And actually explain a little bit about the esports team.
Okay, so we'll start with talking about the esports team. So the esports team, the purpose of that is to, obviously promote the Navy, right? Well, the purpose of the esports teams is not to recruit. Okay, I am a recruiter. I am trained as a recruiter, but when I'm sitting in, the realm of the esports world, it's like being the same as the Blue Angels. Okay, we're there to, say like, hey, sailors do cool stuff like this too. We're normal people too. We have hobbies and talents that you wouldn't think of, right? I'm a nuclear reactor operator on the clock, but also look at my other talents, right? Just like the Blue Angels, they are pilots, but also they're a performance team. So that's kind of the goal of the esports team. Okay. Now, what brought me to wanting to be a part of that? Well, I was here at the recruiting district. I got an email saying, hey, we're going to create this team. Anyone who wants to be a part, hit us up. And I did. So the process for joining for me, which is going to be different now, it was I had to do some video recordings of me playing games so they could evaluate them. There was a time limit, pick 2 different games. So what I did is I played some Call of Duty and kicked some butt, and then I played a game I'd never played before, which was Apex Legends. Okay. And I did a game review on it, and those are the 2 videos that I submitted. After that, when I was continuing through, we did a Call of Duty tournament with all the people who were applying. And then I was definitely on the winning team for that. I'm not trying to brag, but I was.
I like it.
So after that tournament, we had a phone interview. Okay. For making sure that the people who were going to be a part of being a face of the Navy were qualified for the job. And after that phone interview, I was called a few weeks later, told that I was selected for the team.
Oh yeah.
So then shortly after that, I was live streaming on Twitch for the Navy.
Okay. I like it. Hey, and that's one of the coolest things I've ever seen when the military is actually getting involved in some of the things that we like to do going forth with it. So definitely on that. So what we want to do is we're going to show you a 2-minute, what we want to say, montage.
It's montage. I call it a gaming clip.
Okay.
So it's me playing Call of Duty. Now I do want to talk a little bit about it. So it's one game. Okay, I edited this video. First time ever editing a video. Okay. So it is one game that I played. I think I ended up going 30 kills and 3 deaths on the game.
Nah, that's awesome.
But I mainly on Call of Duty, if I'm playing this game type was called Team Deathmatch. Mm-hmm. It was just me playing around because I didn't have my squad with me. So, and I mainly play as a sniper. When I have a team with me, I'm used to playing that element because tactics are important in a team environment. So I just pulled up my sniper, wanted to mess around a little bit, and it was a clip I pulled from that game.
Oh yeah. All right, we like it. So enjoy this clip. We'll be right back in a minute. All right, welcome back, man. I really hope you enjoyed that clip as much as I did. So I did not want to make light of it, but this is such a cool jersey. So
Thanks, man.
What do you think about your jersey?
Oh, I love this jersey. So we didn't help design or anything like that, but it was such an awesome feeling getting it in the mail after I made the team. And actually, the commanding officer at our command, they mailed it to him to present it to me. So
That's
congratulations,
awesome.
Man, you're on the team.
Oh yeah.
So it was really, really cool to get.
Definitely, I like it. So what we're gonna do is as we end this awesome segment, I know we can talk about gaming all day, but we want to do something really cool with everybody that wants to get involved. If you're a big gamer, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let Petty Officer Jones kind of explain what we're gonna do, and then what we'll do after that, we're gonna kind of share a clip of it. So go ahead, let us.
So I wanted to throw down the gauntlet a little bit.
Okay. I like it. Challenge.
So no one has challenged me since I've been on the esports team, and that is something that I've always wanted to do. Anyone who wants to 1v1 me in Call of Duty, you definitely have a chance. I'm not like Dr. Disrespect. I'm not, any of these pro gamers, okay? I'm not claiming to be a pro gamer, but I love interacting with people. I love playing games.
Definitely.
So if anyone wants to 1v1 me on Call of Duty, my only stipulation would be like a gunfight game type scenario to where it's fair, right? No preset classes or anything, make them random. I'm going to give you guys my phone number, and DC1 Canyon here is going to give you ways to contact us if you want to get in contact and actually play some Call of Duty with me. Maybe we can hop into some games together. We don't have to 1v1, but I would love to 1v1 you.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you my phone number if you want to hit me up directly to get this going. It's 586-676-6836. Text me, call me, and we'll set something up.
All right, great. And as you can see, we did put that phone number right above them. Just in case you didn't hear, I know sometimes it's hard with the mask. Also, our main page is the Navy Talent Acquisition Michigan page on Facebook and also on Instagram. But we will be sharing this amongst all of our pages, so you can hit them up directly, which will be great because then we can kind of get a better insight of who all wants to do this. And then what we'll do is we'll stream some clips in a few episodes down the road just to get in it. You can reach out to me also at 734-431-0033. All right. This is not Navy official, okay? So it won't be streamed under the Navy, but we want to kind of bring you into our world a little bit more, have a good time. If there's some dialogue you want to have about the Navy, maybe even want to ask Petty Officer Jones about some things about the Navy and all that good stuff. We're going to be super open for that, okay? Biggest things we're going to ask, make sure there's nothing crazy going on, no foul language, no anything like that, all right? We're keeping it all respectful, just a good, fun type of competition.
We're both parents, so I don't play that game.
Yeah,
for sure.
Definitely. Rated PG, okay? For sure. So thank you so much for attending this segment. Do you have anything you want to end off with?
I don't think so. I think that was I think I covered everything that was necessary there. So thank you for letting me talk about esports, man.
Yeah. Hey, and that's just a little minute from us and this great player right here, Petty Officer Jones. See you soon.
All right, so that was an amazing episode. What
yes,
you think?
I loved it. It covered two of my most favorite things, gaming and sports.
Yeah, sports. Sweet. I love sports too, actually. So.
What you know about some sports?
Basketball and.
What's your favorite team?
The Pistons. The Detroit Pistons. I mean, come on.
Okay, what about football?
The Detroit Lions.
All right, you got college?
Michigan State.
Well, I wish she was gonna say University of Michigan. She might have had some type of W in this.
I mean, I have a little loyalty to MSU because my best friend went there. So go green, go white.
All right, we can respect that. I'm not a Michigan fan, but I do respect Michigan team since I reside here.
Mm-hmm.
So
as you should.
Yeah, so we'll go Wolverines this week, and then we'll go Spartans, and then definitely go State.
Whatever.
All right.
All right. So once again, guys, we thank you for tuning in on this week's episode. As always, please go on our pages and like and follow and also share. Please share this video to all of your pages, all of your friends, family members. The Instagram name is intag_Heartland. The Facebook name is Navy Talent Acquisition Group Heartland.
Yep.
And also, most importantly, our YouTube page. Please
Yes.
follow our YouTube page. You can just search in Intag Heartland and the YouTube page will pop up. Please subscribe there. Like I said, share and like our videos.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, so next week,
Next week.
check at it again.
Definitely check back. So our special guest next week is our actual chief recruiter.
Sweet.
So we're definitely looking forward to that. We're going to highlight into Hispanic Heritage Month.
Sweet.
So definitely want to give a big one to that. So definitely check in for that
Yes.
episode.
Be ready, be
It's
prepared.
going to be great.
It's gonna be sweet. Yes.
Definitely great.
So once again, thank you for tuning in to
Inside the Box.
Peace.
Woo! Yay. Hey!
Hello.
Hello.
Thanks for watching.